We always made sure that Jessica was it was always open and honest. We answered Jessica's questions as she asked them. And we kept it as simple as that age appropriate can be. But we were counseled to just always speak the truth. And if the child's asking the question, it's because they need to know. So Jessica always has been fascinated with science and how things work. And when she was 4 years old, she asked, why does Rachel have Canavan disease and I don't if it's inherited? And so I tried to simplify the answer, but that wasn't good enough for her. And so we explained about how the father and the mother each have 2 genes, and we give one of our genes to the baby, and one of our genes has a mutation that causes Canavan disease, and the other gene that we have does not have that mutation, so it's a typical gene. If Daddy and I gave you each of our gene that did not have the mutation, then you don't have the disease and you're not a carrier. If I gave you a mutated gene, but Daddy gave you one of his that's not mutated, you're a carrier, and vice versa. And in Rachel's case, I gave Rachel one of my mutated genes, and her father gave Rachel one of his mutated genes, and that's why she has Canavan disease. And she says, oh, I get it. And she got a pencil and paper, or a crayon and paper, and drew out a male figure, stick figure, and a female stick figure, and drew lines, and wrote 2 genes under each individual, and had one indicate that it was a mutated gene and one not, and then 4 children underneath them, and was able to draw. And she totally put what all the books say of how it looks like in a picture form. And that's one of the confirmations that I knew that she was a special kid. That she just she always asks until she gets it. And so I knew a simple answer wouldn't work. And she understood that she's not going to have the disease, and that she could be a carrier, may not be, but she knows she doesn't have the disease.